Good evening, people. Today we're gonna look at analytical geometry in grade 11. Okay, this is a question from a previous question paper, question 4. In the diagram, FGC are the vertices of triangle what? FGC, such that FG is perpendicular to FC. That's why there is this 90 degrees angle. And it's a point on FG such that the angle of inclination of NC is 104.04 degrees. The angle of inclination of FG is beta and FNC is theta. So this beta and theta that they're talking about. So first question is calculate the gradient. Calculate the gradient of FG. So it's easy, okay? Since you know the formula, you can just write the gradient of FG. It is equals to 2 minus 2 divided by 5 minus 2. I started with 2, yeah? So this is 2 minus from the formula minus 2 that we are given, divided by 5 minus 2. So the answer here, it will be equals to 4 divided by 3. So it's basically positive, okay? So calculate the value of y. To calculate the value of y, you just check what you are given. We're told that FG is perpendicular to FC. So since you know that FG is perpendicular to FC, therefore, when we multiply the gradient of FG by the gradient of FC, this must give us 1. So you are going to say the gradient of FG multiplied by the gradient of FC, it is equals to 1, because we're told that these two lines are perpendicular to each other. And then your FG, it's 4 divided by 3 multiplied by the gradient of FC. The gradient of FC is what? It's basically minus 2 minus y. Use the gradient formula, yeah? Divided by 2 for x minus 6 equals to negative 1. So to get rid of this 4 divided by 3, because we want to remain with y, you're going to multiply both sides by 3 divided by what? 4. Multiply by 3 divided by what? 4. So this value here, let me show you. 4 will cancel with 4, 3 will cancel with 3, and remain with 1. And then now we are going to say, let me use the space here on top. So you're going to remain with negative 2 minus 1, this part here, divided by 2 minus 6, I said minus 2 minus y, okay, divided by 2 minus 6 is what? It's minus 4 equals to negative 3 divided by 4, okay? So you can do the cross multiplication, or you multiply by you multiply both sides by negative 4 divided by 1. So it will be negative 4 divided by 1 times negative 4 divided by 1. So here you're going to remain with what? This will cancel, remain with negative 2 minus y. It is equals to, this will cancel, will remain with what? 3. Therefore, negative y, it is equals to 3 this one will jump to the other side, it becomes positive. So negative y, it is equals to 5. And minus y, it is equals to 5, right? So we need to divide by negative 1 or multiply by negative 1, because we want to get rid of this negative sign here. So y, it is equals to negative what? Negative 5. And then from this part here, we move to calculate the size of theta. The size of theta in this case, the first thing that we have to do, you calculate the angle of inclination of the line FG. So it will be, let me use the space here. This will be tan beta. It is equals to the gradient of FG, which is 4 divided by 3. And beta, it is equals to arc tan 4 divided by 3. And then when you use your calculator, shift the tan 4 divided by 3, you are getting 53, it's 53.13 degrees. So we know this angle, right? So now you can say, you proceed from here, you can say 104.04, it is equals to 53.13 degrees for beta plus theta. Why do you say this? This is an exterior angle which is equals to sum of the two opposite interior what? Angles. So this will be exterior angle of a triangle. And then solve for theta. Therefore, theta will be equals to 50.91 degrees. Because you need to subtract 53.13 from 104.04. And then let's move to 4.4. Calculate the length of NC. So to calculate the length of NC, you need to check here. The NC, you are given this right angle triangle, okay? A right angle what? Triangle. And then we know this angle that it's 50.91. So therefore you can say the first thing that I have to do, you calculate the length of FC, right? So the length of FC in this case will be, the length of FC is equals to the square root. I'm not going to write the formula, you know the formula, right? So I will just say it's minus, or let me start with 6. So it's basically 6 minus 2 squared. For the value of y, it's minus 5 plus minus 5 minus 2 what? Squared. And then when we use our calculators, we're getting what? 6 minus 2 squared plus minus 5 minus 2 squared. So the answer there is 5. So this is equals to 5 units. And then from this part here, since you know that F to C it's 5, therefore you can use the trig ratios, whereby you say sine of theta it is equals to FC divided by NC. So theta, you know that it's 50 comma 91 equals to 5, which is FC divided by NC. Therefore, our NC in this case will be equals to 5, this 5 divided by the sine of 50, comma 91. Therefore, you use a calculator as well. So this will give us the sine of 50, comma 91. Sorry, I made a mistake. And, it's 5 sine 50, comma 91. So the answer is 6, comma 4 for unit or unit. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, it was easy and very much interesting questions. Then I believe these questions will be helpful. And then please, guys, practice so that you can move to the next level. You know, there is no gain without pain. So people must work very hard in everything, because this life on its own, it's a challenge. So you have to challenge it back. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Love you.